The most common future tense used in the German language is what we call das Futur 1. You can use that future tense to express future plans, to express an assumption about the future or the present, to make a prognosis, to make a promise, or instead of an imperative. To form the future tense Futur 1 in German, you will need the auxiliary verb werden and the infinitive form of another verb that will follow, that you will find at the end of the sentence. So the auxiliary verb werden has to be conjugated, and that's the irregular verb. The conjugation is in present tense, so you will have to learn the forms of the conjugation. Infinitive form just means that it's basically the verb, the form that you learn when you learn a new language. What you will find in a dictionary, basically. So for example, in English, to go would be my infinitive form. In German, gehen. In English, to see. In German, sehen. Now, the example sentences try to cover ideas of the usage, how to use the Futur 1, and it covers the forms, how it's conjugated. So basically, each personal pronoun is being used. So first example sentence. Ich werde 20 Uhr nach Hause gehen. That's basically a plan that I'm making. I'm going to go home at 2000. Now, oftentimes in oral communication, you don't have to use Futur 1. Oftentimes people just use the present tense. So this sentence, ich werde 20 Uhr nach Hause gehen, you could also just say, ich gehe 20 Uhr nach Hause, present tense. Du wirst jetzt deine Hausaufgaben machen. You will do your homework now. That's basically the Futur 1 instead of an imperative. And you could also just say, du machst jetzt deine Hausaufgaben, present tense. But you can see between ich werde and du wirst that this is a pretty irregular verb. So you really will have to learn how to form those conjugated forms. Now the next one. Es ist ganz bewölkt. Es wird wohl gleich regnen. I'm making a prognosis here because it looks cloudy outside. I guess it will rain. I'm forecasting that. Wir haben nichts gelernt. Wir werden bestimmt eine schlechte Note schreiben. Here I'm making an assumption. Wir haben nichts gelernt. We haven't learned anything. So I'm assuming because of that, we will very likely get or write a bad grade. Ihr seid noch sehr jung. Ihr werdet noch lange leben. Here again, I'm making a prognosis. I'm predicting because someone, maybe kids, are young, that they will live a long life. Sie werden nie mehr böse sein, das haben die Kids mir versprochen. That's a promise. They won't be mean anymore. That's what the kids promised to me. And you can see in all those sentences that the infinitive form of the verb is at the end of the sentence. Gehen, machen, regnen, schreiben, leben, sein in those examples.